Hey everyone, hope you're doing well. Welcome back to the show. This is Nick coming back at you with another video. Today we're going to start out with a medical journal from the Springer repository of scientific literature. We're in the journal today of Physiology and Molecular Biology of Plants. This one came out of 2019. Magnetic field regulates plant functions, growth, and enhances tolerance against environmental stresses. Here's a little piece of the study. They exposed seeds before planting them to a series of magnetic fields in which they constructed this sphere out of ring magnets in a specific orientation. Pretty interesting. It looks a lot like the Earth, and so we already know that pretty much all the living organisms on Earth are governed by the magnetic field of the Earth, the North and the South Poles. So this is making a lot of sense. The results that we're seeing here, a positive growth factor. And similarly, we're at ResearchGate now, another repository of scientific literature. The human heart creates its own magnetic field, similar to the Earth's. We can see the similarity here. And just like a forest creates a habitable environment for the plants and the animals, so too does the heart and the magnetic field associated with it, just like on the Earth. It creates a biologically conducive environment, or this field that all of the cells of the body then live out their lives inside of this field, just like animals in a forest. So we're at ResearchGate again, and this is just a study about how the electromagnetic fields that are being put off by various types of devices in our society, how those fields affect plant growth. And so in this diagram, we saw how a magnetic field can increase plant growth. And now we're starting to look at how the difference of an electromagnetic field, which is a little different. It's not purely magnetic and non-intrusive. So we see, of course, the electromagnetic field exposed. Bean sprout here doesn't look as good as the control group, the natural one. And so we have another study here of pea seeds, broccoli seeds, red clover, and garden cress when exposed to a Wi-Fi router for, I believe, the period was 30 days. And indeed we see similar effects. The Wi-Fi exposed plants are sickly and diseased, stunted. So now we're at the National Institute of Health, the Library of Medicine. We're in the electric and magnetic fields literature today, and I just got this diagram of a spectrum of electromagnetic frequencies ranging from non-ionizing to ionizing. This is the radioactive stuff, and the X-rays and the gamma rays that they always talk about is very dangerous, but extremely low frequency radiation, and as well as higher microwaves radiation, like from Wi-Fi and other types of devices. They all have an effect because of the electromagnetic pollution, just like we saw on the different types of experiments with the Wi-Fi router. So that's why I make the silver circlet. You can protect your plants and also your own magnetic field, which is very important because the EMF pollution affects us pretty much in the exact same way as it does the plants. Our bodies create this very specific electromagnetic field or magnetic field from the heart, and it becomes interfered with when we're exposed to various sources of EMF radiation, which is different because it has that electro component. So yeah, if anyone's interested, let me know about the silver circlet. I provide different weights, 1 ounces, but I always recommend 4 or 5 ounces if you can afford it, because the more weight you have, the more mass of the pure silver, the more effective it's going to be at absorbing all of the frequencies that are out there. Thanks.